those financial dopers. It is what it is. We're going against a juggernaut. It's fine. It's fine. But today we beat Fulham 3-0, 3-0 first half. The football was amazing. It was quality football. We cut them through so easily. It honestly, if you didn't watch the game, guys, it should have been 6-0. It should have been a 6-0 game. If you watch Match of the Day today, hopefully they have commentators. Hopefully they have commentators and
Straight
some
PowerPoint.
analysis. Some analysis. But yeah, Shaka had two good chances. Martinelli had chances, and it is what it was. We kept a clean sheet. We conceded so many goals recently, and yeah, it was a great performance. Second half, sharp shot. Fulham tried, but the half time pass, but we kept them out. Gabby Jesus is back. He had a chance as well. He missed. Normal Gabby Jesus, but he looked bright. He looked bright. So yeah, I feel like we just need to continue this, get one more win against Crystal Palace at home next weekend, and I think it's the international break. And if we win next weekend, we could potentially go 8 points clear because Man City's playing in the FA Cup next weekend. Yeah, so
Yeah,
great. Go on.
before this game, I was saying, Arsenal playing midweek against Sporting. Arteta played a relatively strong lineup. A lot of the players that played in that game played in the Fulham game. And even I'm saying the flights and everything traveling, I'm thinking that's going to take it out of Arsenal. That's the Man United hater in me. I mean, the Arsenal hater in me. I was coming up with all these theories to try and think that Fulham had a chance. And Fulham are a good team, and they've been playing well this season as well, even though they were coming off the loss against Brentford. But yeah, I think the first goal Martinelli got disallowed, and then Gabriel got his goal. So yeah, Arsenal on it from the start, and they really put the game to bed before it even got started. Dominated from start to finish. And yeah, every week Arsenal keep answering a different question. Now the schedule's getting more intense. They're playing in 2 different competitions in the same week. They drew against Sporting. That was a back and forth game. But, coming back to the Premier League, they won with no problems, no hesitation. And yeah, it looks like the Arsenal fans are starting to believe now. They're coming out of their shells.
They had a meeting. They had a committee meeting, man.
Yeah, we can't hide from the grind. Not much longer anyway. We hit it, but we were saying top 4 for like 6 months now. But it is what it is now. We're gonna get top 4 100% now. So I'm confident on that. But the league, I can only dream.
The group chat's proper, did it? They said, okay, we can come out and say we're contending for the league now, lads.
I can only dream. I'm only dreaming because Gabby Jesus is back. I'll be honest with you, and Partey's still fit. So if we have both of them along with Saliba and Gabriel going into the running, going into a tough April we have because we still have to go away to Newcastle, away to Man City, and away to Liverpool. So we've got to do all those in a matter of weeks, and away to West Ham too. We've got a few away games. So
the thing is,
tough running. But also Man City play Liverpool too.
Yeah. As tough as it is, I just don't see Man City getting maximum points throughout the rest of the season. I still think they'll drop points as well. So I don't know. Although it's not over, it's definitely Arsenal's to lose. I'll say that it is. But yeah,
at this point, I'm done hating, man. I don't really care if Arsenal win it or lose it. They deserve it. It's been nearly 20 years of abject poverty, pure pain. You lot went through your 20s, no trophy. The last time you lot won a trophy, some of you lot hadn't started puberty yet. So you lot went through puberty, went through your 20s, had your first kiss, no trophies. It's about time. You man are turning 30, 31, 32. Celebrate it, man. I ain't hating. I ain't hating. Man United won in 2013. I was 20 then. So I enjoyed. So it's cool. But nah, it's good. It's good that Partey is back as well, and Jesus is back. Those guys are instrumental. And like Denzel's saying, any questions thrown at this Arsenal bench, they've answered it. Are they too young? Can they handle the pressure? Answer it. When they got beaten, can they bounce back? Came back. They were down. There was 2 games where they're down back to back, and they still came back and won the games. Mentality, check. Football ability, check. It's hard to hate, man. I just want to see football. And when I watch Arsenal, I see football being played. So if they win it, they win it. They deserve it. Man City, I tried to watch them against Palace and I fell asleep. Man City is so dull. They used to be so good to watch, but now they're just boring. So yeah, let Arsenal run through, man. Let them win it. Because next season, everyone else will be back. They'll be like that Leicester team that won the league in 2016. The rare black swan. Yeah, let Arsenal win the league. Everyone else will be back next season, man. So it's not a problem.
Yeah, man. But I have to shout out Martinelli because a couple of games ago, I was like, is this guy just not? Is he an inconsistent performer? Is he just not what Arsenal fans think he is? Is he not a top player? But these past 4 or 5 games, he's been getting vital goals as well. He's on form at the right time. So he's like, things are just falling into place, it seems like.
Martinelli's got 5 and 5
Yeah,
for the
so
records. And he's
coming-
got 12 goals in the Premier League, and Rashford, best season ever, 14 goals so in the Premier League. So, it's
Isn't this Martinelli's best season ever as well?
I'm just saying, Rashford's getting best in the world shouts, Ballon d'Or shouts, and he's only got 14 in the league.
Have you ever heard me say Ballon d'Or?
I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you.
Come on, man. That guy's not Ballon d'Or.
PFA Player of the Year award, 14 goals, and Martinelli's got 12. So,
and shout out to Arteta for getting Trossard as well, because 3 assists?
3 assists in the first half.
Like,
that guy's quality. If you remember Santi Cazorla, yeah, he's both-footed, he's small, he can dribble in tight spaces, he can go from striker to the left wing. Martinelli will rotate. We're so fluid now. We're so fluid, and he's the backup option. And Jesus is the starter, and yeah, that means I feel we still got another level to go with Jesus.
Yeah, man. Meanwhile, Mudryk is barely scraping the 007 allegations, man.
He barely beat them charges, isn't it?
Yeah, barely beat them.
He nearly got hit with it. He got one dodgy assist. Like, the thing with Arsenal is scary because even when Saka's not playing well, now Martinelli's starting to contribute. You got Trossard linking up now. So they've got, and then Jesus is back. So it's just, they've got so many different weapons that can hurt you now. It's a problem.
Yeah. And did you want to say something, Dens?
No, go ahead.
My final point on the Arsenal thing is that why Champions League was so important, because we haven't been in Champions League for 6 years, and that's affected our ability to recruit certain players in the market. And now we're going to get Champions League. It's going to give us opportunity to get players that we haven't been in contention for in the past. So, yeah, I feel like, we get Champions League, but next season we're really going to add to this team, and I'm excited for where this team can go.
Yeah, just one more question. What are the biggest challenges facing Arsenal? Like, what will prevent Arsenal from going all the way, do you think?
Leaky defense, and I would say mistakes in the big games, in the big moments. Not even mistakes, but I would say efficiency in the big moments. That means attacking wise and defensively. We can't give the ball away. You can't give the ball away cheaply, and especially in those big games. We're going to need to take our chances. We won't get many of them. We've got to take them though. If you remember against the Man City, in the Man City game, we had chances to score. We didn't take them. Man City had some chances and they took all of them. So yeah, we'll see what happens in the big games, away to Man City, away to Newcastle, and away to Liverpool.
Yeah, exactly. And then now you got Jesus back, so that should, when he gets fit, that should contribute to goals and creativity, that sort of thing. Because if in the team, I would say that getting goals when you need it in vital tight games, that would have potentially been an issue. That still may be an issue with Jesus, but yeah, it's less of an issue with him as he starts to get fit.
I think with Jesus and Trossard, what makes them so good about the team is that they just make everybody else better. They can rotate and go left or right, and then the fluidity is there. So we're not just relying on one person. Whereas with Andy and Ketia is a good player still, in my opinion. It's just that he doesn't want to combine with people. He wants to finish the chances and be on the end of things. And we still need people, especially sometimes, to combine and then uh, 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 remain, so we can remain fluid, so we remain unpredictable. So even if Jesus doesn't score, he's still going to create chances for other people and opportunities.